Welcome back to episode 2 of my Pokemon Diamond Itemless Nuzlocke. The link for episode 1 will be down in the description and up in the corner. Has all your usual Nuzlocke rules except for one big fact. I cannot use any items in battle. So let's get back into this. We begin off where we left off, at the gym, where we immediately get assaulted by our rival, and he gives us some helpful dialogue to move along in the game. We then run over into Team Galactic again, and the worst professor in all of Pokemon, where we handily dispatch them. Because this evil organization in this game is probably one of the easiest, except for their bosses. Those guys are pretty hard, as you'll see later in this episode. We then run into some more helpful dialogue grunts, who tell us that we're not allowed to go up this way and tell us exactly where we need to go. We then go back over to the Windworks, and we battle the grunt at the door, and make quick work of him. At the end of this battle, Star evolves into Staravia. Still loving my super original name here. In the area filled with all the flowers, whose name I can't remember at the moment, we then battle the next grunt, who we also make quick work of. There's a second grunt standing beside him who just decides that he doesn't want to battle us, so we just battle the one, grab the key to the Valley Windworks, and move along. We move through their base pretty easily, and run into Mars, the first big boss fight that we'll have. This is a pretty challenging fight as her Zubat does no toxic and gets it off right away against Prince. Nimbus then finishes off the Zubat before in comes her big fat cat. I start off with Star to get off the Intimidate and lower its attack. While switching around my team a little bit, I get pretty close to losing a couple Pokemon. Nimbus drops pretty low, and Prince drops all the way down to 2 HP. I eventually have to sacrifice Roland, the Geodude, before it being able to bring in Star to finish off the fight. After that, Nimbus kills a tiny squirrel, which then gives him enough experience to evolve into Luxio. We then head into the forest where we run into Cheryl. This place is pretty easy in terms of big game forests go, as you're not really challenged. The double battles can get a little bit challenging sometimes, but most of the time you're just going to breeze through them. I then run into a Baneri and Bidoof, take out the Baneri and capture the Bidoof, and name him Wild Rose. After that, it's gym time. We then run around and deal with this stupid puzzle, trying to find the trainers one by one. Quickly do that, and then we're on to Gardena. The battle against Gardena is pretty straightforward, with Star being a level 22 at this point. Star goes in, one-shots the Cherubi. Gets a crit against the Turtwig, finishes that one off pretty quick. Then in comes the big challenge, her Roserade. It gets a poison off on us. Hits us with the Magical Leaf, getting us below half. And then we finish it off, winning our second gym badge. So we've done pretty good so far. Only the one loss, which was just a sacking off of a Pokemon who I'd never used up until that point. We're down 2 badges. 6 more to go, then the Elite Four. This is going pretty well so far. Hopefully we can keep up a good steady momentum and not get stuck and have to grind forever if we end up losing one of our big bonds. The addition of Bidoof to the team is a big help because having a Pokemon that can heal itself in battle using attacks like Giga Drain, Absorb, and other moves is going to be a big help for the main reason that we just can't use items in battle. So having these types of mons is really helpful to the team. The only mon that I would consider more helpful to this run would be a Pokemon that knows Wish. So if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. Turn on those notifications for when I upload the next video. I'll see you guys on the next part. Bye.